Well, how do you make your website stand out when you go online these days and you do a Google search and you see 6 million of them show up? What do you have to have in order to be successful with any website? Well, the ladies from Media for Women are here again this morning to let you know exactly what you need. Bobby and Tony Lee here once again. How are you?
Great.
Great.
Yeah, have you ever tried to count how many websites are out there? Have any idea how many? It's got to be millions.
There are millions, yes. And the sad thing is, I don't know if it's sad, good or bad, but millions coming on probably every year, just more and more.
So in order to be successful, they have to pop. Things have to happen, and they have to happen right now. So let's run down kind of a list of some of the things that need to be there if people are setting up a website.
Well, one of the first things, and we've got 5 or 6 we're going to mention pretty quickly, but one of the first things is when someone goes to the website, you have about 5 seconds maybe to get their attention. Something needs to move on that homepage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so movement. So you're talking about animation or a banner?
It could be pictures that
Video,
are flashing.
maybe.
It
Okay.
could be a video, right, anything. As long as it's moving, it's got to be stimulating to the eye.
Okay, so you've got to see something that catches your eye.
Right.
Now, you mentioned clean backgrounds here, and I see that. Boy, I've seen some noisy websites that you just can't find anything. Is that what we're talking about?
Well, we call it white space, you know, really, and backgrounds being clean, but also just the whole look of the website being clean. A website, when you go to it, the colors are outdated. People make a very quick assessment of whether or not that website's contemporary. So a clean background, white, or something that is shiny almost, something that pops out and says to that viewer, oh, this is new, this is updated.
So even if you have an established site then, I would think you need to continue to look at it to make sure that it is updated and it does look contemporary and new.
What we have seen, especially with this white space stuff, a lot of people want to make their website their newsletter. So it's tons of writing, it's all mushed together because they don't want to do other pages.
Sure.
But the contemporary websites, it's almost a tease that they have all these pretty pictures on the front that you want to click. You want to get that viewer to click. Exactly.
Okay.
So you don't want to bombard that website with content.
All right, what else?
Well, another thing a website needs is the social icons, the social media icons. And that's a very contemporary thing we see on websites today. You know, the Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, the little icons at the bottom.
You know, Paula Poundstone was here yesterday, and I went to her website and immediately noticed exactly what you're talking about on her website. It jumped out at me. I clicked on it, and I follow her on Twitter.
That's right.
Now, okay, that's the first person I can honestly say that their website caught me that way. So she's doing exactly what you would do.
It is very important. If someone goes to a website today, and to address your question about should they keep it updated, if you have a website and do not have Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and a blog would be good as well, people go, oh, you know, I'm not sure they're current. And if you want to engage your audience, you want them going into your Facebook page or your Twitter or YouTube account. I
like the idea of putting a blog on there too, and
yes.
You've kind of have brought me around to that way of thinking, because I was, before I'm thinking, well, you know, I don't know if I want to invest that time or effort. If you don't invest the time or effort, you're losing somebody.
Well, think of all the websites that are on there. If you have a blog, when I click on a website, I go to the blog first because I want to see when that person's been on their site. I want to see if they're really current. Are they updated? And it tells you right there the date that they put their post, and it also gets you to know them personally. So that immediately updates your site.
All right, have I missed anything?
One more. Keywords are very important, which we talk about every time we come on the program, really, is about making sure most people who have websites don't know if they're meta tagged, and that's really a coding behind the scenes. So you want to make sure your keywords are there, because that's what's going to get you recognized or indexed on the search engine.
Not to get too deeply into that, but we've done a little course on that here with our employees. Certain words tend to get snagged up in the web searches.
Right.
So you'll work with people and let them know what keywords have to be on their website, so that when somebody just is doing a general, like a Google search, that their website is the one that pops up and not the other million websites.
Exactly.
Okay.
And a lot of that takes place behind the scenes, believe it or not. And then a final push we wanted to mention is make sure your website has a clear call to action.
Yeah, you need a call to action. You want to contact us tab, or even on the front page, donate button, you know, something that you get your viewers to respond to you.
Yeah, if you don't get them to do anything and they move off to another website, then everything's been for nothing.
That's exactly right.
All right, well, look, you put together this DVD collection to teach people how to do this, and again, don't ask me how you offer this for $79. I don't know. I know what video production costs. We're in the business, and to put all this together, it's got to be a labor of love. So if you're interested in putting together your own website, this is it. For $79, the DVD collection from Media for Women on how to do that from the ground up. Just all the things that we talked about here in great detail and how to get it done. And do you still do the consultations for people?
Yes, all they have to do is call the toll-free 800 number, and we meet with people every single day. Just give us a call.
Well, there's the number on the screen right now, 1-800-992-0369. Give Media for Women, give Bobby and Tony Lee a call, and let them share the expertise with you, and why not get busy and make it all work? You're putting putting so much time and effort into it, it should work, shouldn't it?
Yes, that's the goal.
Thanks for making it work for people.
Thank you.
See you next time.